We live. We live. We live. And you guys let me know how the audio is, man. Last time was horrible. Horrible. Hold on. Let me see. Let me say for myself. It was better today. Fixed it. See, it gets better every time. We do it live. So just 1 second. 1 second. I really been trying to do this show, man. Get some answers from y'all, from football people, all my football nerds. I gave it 2 days. Okay, a lot of people arguing with me in the chat. A lot of people, like try to get some people to come up here. Hopefully, I can make it happen today. But I'm gonna try not to harp on this too long. I'm gonna try not to, like, the deal is done. You know, it's over. So to keep talking about the same thing, to keep beating the same dead horse, is like, come on, But you see the screenshot. See the screenshot. I've done two lives. The first one, the first one just kind of, what I'm saying. The second one, I'm like, I kind of thought about it. I'm like, oh, like, this is not, you know, um, I wanted people to come up and defend their position on why this, like, this is not making sense to me. Like, I done told y'all, but the last stream, the audio was bad. Audio was bad. I apologize, and should have started it earlier today. I apologize for that too. Apologize for the delay. But just 1 second. I'm finna go in. Y'all just give me a second. I'm trying to get some things situated. All right. So I need people to come up. I need people to let me know why Kyler Murray is going to save the Minnesota Vikings when he hasn't shown to save franchise that drafted him number one overall. I done heard all the excuses in the world, like all the excuses. I done heard all the excuses in the world. He wasn't on good teams. He didn't have a good offensive line. Listen, man, let me grab my phone because because I teams, great teams. Like I'm talking about 2019, right? Kendrick. I was looking at players that I forgot. I'm like, I forgot about him. He had Larry Fitzgerald, Christian Kirk. Um, yeah, Skylar Murray, Larry Fitzgerald, Christian Kirk. Uh, are big names on there. Jonathan Bullard, Corey Peters, like But their defense they had a nice defense. People keep saying, oh, their defense sucked. Listen, and I'm looking at their offense. It's just that I don't know their offensive linemen, but he had good receivers. He had a good running back. He had great defense. Chandler Jones in them. He had Jonathan. He had Jordan Hicks. I remember Jordan Hicks. He wasn't all that, but he was. He had Byron Murphy. I remember that's when Murphy was, a little younger, little. He had Pat P, Buda Baker. Like, come on, man. Second year, Dre. He had Dre. That's when he had Drake, Kirkpatrick. So he had Drake Kirkpatrick, Drake Kirkpatrick back there. He had Dre, Buda, and Pat P back there, right? Jordan Phillips, Corey Peter. Like I remember them dudes. Murray, Kenyon Drake, Larry Fitzgerald, DeAndre Hopkins. He had Larry Fitzgerald and D Hop on the same team. What are we talking about? What are we talking? Was that the year they made the playoff? Yeah, that was the year they made. No, no, no. That was. I got stats for y'all. I do this. Let's talk about this, man. Was that they? No, they missed the playoffs in 19. How do you have? Oh no, 2020. 2020 is when he had. They missed the playoffs that year. How do you have Larry Fitzgerald and DeAndre Hopkins and Christian Kirk and miss the playoffs? And you have Buda Baker, you have Drake Kirkpatrick, you have like, how do you miss the? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Like, what are y'all talking about? I need people to come. Listen, man. I don't care. I'm gonna stop talking about this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. But until y'all can prove me wrong, until people can prove me wrong, I ain't trying to hear it. Oh man, how do you? Yeah, bro. Okay, the thing I'm trying to get a little taste. I wanted to do it my way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all bear with me. Y'all know how it is when we do it live.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
Yeah. I gotta drink my coffee is like energy drink, man. I don't know how people drink energy drink it down from coffee. But anyway, yeah. Holla at your boy, talk to me. This was a bad mood. Like, come on, man. If you hey, disregard like the last little 5 minutes. I was looking around, I was doing this, I was doing that, pausing a little bit. But let's talk. Let's talk though for real. Let's talk Vikings fans, right? Let's talk, man. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Hold up. Give me a second. Thanks. Sure. Hey, yo, Mike's. Like, Mike's. Come on, boy, and talk to me. My English accent sucks. Working on it. Working on it. Hey, y'all gotta bear with me. Think I got it though, man. You know, link is in the chat. Everything's a go. Sound is a go. This is a go. That is a go. We are all a go. Yeah, the sound was horrible last. Sometimes it's just like one little button. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep telling you. Sometimes it's like walking in your crib and You're looking for like some you're looking for a pair of shoes, like you know it's in the house, but you just don't know it's behind the door. It's in the closet. You just don't know it's behind like some, and you don't look all over the house. You know what I'm saying? And you finally find it. You know it's in the house, but it took you like an hour to find it, as compared to like 30 seconds if you knew where it was at. Like if you knew where in the house it was at, or whatever, man. Tyler Murray is not a winner. He's not a winner. He hasn't proven to be a winner. Y'all can hear me now. Is this thing on? This thing is on. I'm tripping, man. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Let me know what you think. Um, this makes no sense. We're gonna regret this decision. People are just first out the shut my bad. Pushed up a little too much. Yeah, man. You know, everybody is all extra excited. You know, he runs fast, he's this, he's that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got, you know, everybody's like everybody got short term memory in this franchise, man. In his fan base. Should say. Y'all got amnesia. Vikings fans are amnesia babies. We, we need a. Y'all got a. I gave y'all diagnosis. Y'all are amnesia babies. Now we need the medication. We've never had our own quarterback ever, 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 ever. And then I'm hearing, oh, like they're like people, they don't even understand. They don't see this coming. There's a possibility that Kyler he's gonna remain a Viking after this season, and yeah, we like people are acting like this is the second coming of Christ. Like this is crazy. Somebody who has proven not to be a winner. That has, how do you have DeAndre Hopkins? Like I didn't like listen. I Jared Cody, so I didn't even have to do a lot of research. Just common sense. It's common sense. And the thing or two, I know, you know, common sense. This is common sense, and everybody. It's like one or two people. I thought I was just on the island by myself. It's like four of us, or it's like one or two of us. But everybody, even the big names, everybody is pro Kyler Murray. Dudes like Colin Coward. What a cow. Coward is a coward. He hasn't liked JJ. Don't you like those people who? And everybody has those critics. Even Michael Jordan had his critics. He's not all that. Oh, Isaiah Thomas. He don't think Michael Jordan is all. Like there are people who thought Kobe wasn't all that. There are people who thought LeBron is not all that. There's people who think Steph Curry is not all that. Like, come on, man. You're always gonna have your, but the numbers speak for itself. You know what I mean? The man been a champion all his life. Can't take that away from him. You can't. Like, that's my position. Somebody who's been a champion all their life has proven to be a winner at every single level. He's proven to be a winner at every level. He's at this level now. Yeah, this is where it stops. This is what y'all telling me. And when you look at the timeline, it's like, come on, first season injured, okay. Second season, first season injured for the season, and then people are so manipulative with the stats too. Some guy who hasn't played for like almost 30 games. You'll think like, jeez, 30 games? What kind of he can't stay on the field? Yeah, no, there was one season where he was out the entire season. It's like 20 something games. And then the second season he was out for a few games due to that ankle injury. with that injury. If that injury last season it was just so many things that went wrong. Just so many things that went wrong. If he don't get injured for a few games, like we missed the playoffs by a half of a game, a half, a half. I can't get over it. If Clarkson doesn't get injured, if he can give me one more win, or if JJ can squeeze out one more, if he can, if Green Bay don't lose, if they don't draw the game to Dallas with Dallas, bro, I'm just looking at the way we finished the season on that win streak. That team that finished the season going into the playoff, that defense and a healthy JJ that's clicking now, it was really his rookie season. I said a lot of this in the live earlier, but that audio was horrible. So I'm kind of repeating myself here. But like I said, link is in the chat. Click it. Everybody that was barking, there was a lot of people in the last chat. Of forgetting some people's names, but all the people that was in the last chat that wanted to come on. You couldn't come on, but you can come on now. Everything is fixed. You know, I'm new to the lab. I'm new to to YouTube and all of this. But what? I'm not new to football. A lot of people are new to the subject, but they're not new to YouTube. I'm not new to the subject. I'm a veteran at the subject, but I'm new to the tool or whatever. Whatever. Nah, I mean, it's no little twists and turns, and you figure it out. We good. We good. But everybody in their mama thinks this dude right here is gonna get us to the promised land, even though we literally witnessed a franchise draft him. Coaches has been fired. Like they've literally done everything to accommodate this man. Extended his contract after his rookie contract was done. I mean, like played with DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, like Christian Kirk, Rondale Moore, RIP. Great receivers, great defenses. And then there was the excuse, oh, he's too short. Oh, that's another thing. Is that myth true? Y'all are ready for that? Huh? Y'all are ready for the excuses? I hope y'all are ready, Minnesota. Huh? Vikings fans, Skull Nation, I hope y'all are ready. Hey, listen, listen, listen. It's my team. It's my team. The only thing is, this better work. That's my thing. This better work. I know it's not going to work. I hope it does. But being logical and being, you know, pragmatic here, this equation is not happening. This equation is not happening. The guy can't win. He's bad reading. Like, and I said this a lot last lot. Everybody's looking at the the tangibles. Everybody's looking at the things you can put your finger on, right? You're not looking at the intangible. You're not looking at the things you can't put your finger on. You're not looking at the things you can't see. His ability to read defenses. Like people, like, do I have to educate? You know what? No, I don't. I'm not trying to be condescending, but let's discuss the quarterback position, the most important position on the football field. It's not just arm strength. It's not just like first of all of these dudes have great arms, like all of them. They all have great arms. To be an NFL quarterback, you have to have a great arm. A lot of them can throw all the route on the route tree. That's not a problem. I'm telling you, the area where quarterbacks can't adjust, can't um extend their careers, I should say, in the NFL is adjusting to the speed of the league. You can like it's I mean like if you're a football fan, you know this. If you're a football fan, you know this. Yes. Un momento. If you are a football fan, man, you know that most quarterbacks can't adjust to the speed of the league, to the speed of the NFL. and usually that's their problem. All right, we're good. Yeah. Usually that's it. You can adjust to the speed of the league, and it doesn't have. You can run, you can do all of this. My guy is a known scrambler. He's a known scrambler. He was never a good pocket quarterback. Okay, people see this dude running around doing all of this stuff, and like, just let me know in the chat, man, if y'all want to come up. Whoever want to come up, all you Kyler Murray fans, come up here and talk to me, or explain yourself, explain your position. It's like a jump fest. It's like 99 against one or something, or the percent wise. It's only a few of us on this side of the aisle. It's only a few of us who's like, hey, I don't think this is good. I don't think this is a good move. We might regret it. Just looking at our history, we're a team that hasn't been blessed with good quarterbacks. We're not like the Packers. The Packers have had like three quarterbacks in like the last 30 years. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers is new since like the 90s. There are other franchises like that. There are other franchises that have, you know, the Vikings, we've had great receivers, great running backs. The quarterback position is like, since Dante, man, we've just, Christian Ponder, nah. Like, y'all don't, I don't even want to do that to myself going down that list. I don't even want to do that to myself. Like I said last lot, we go to the Super Bowl the next year if we keep Case Keenum and we go after a lockdown corner on the opposite side of Xavier Rose. We got Harry back there. We got the linebacker. We had Anthony Barr and Eric Kenyon, young Eric Kenyon in them. Oh my God, that defensive line. We had Everson Griffin. We had Daniil Hunter. We had, oh my Lord. That's when that Zimmer defense was that Zimmer defense. And then you add to it the only weakness. That was the only weakness on that Zimmer defense was that other corner. It was Trey Waynes and like, you know what I'm saying? Xavier Rose had a Pro Bowl season that year. You bring him back, get a lockdown point on the other side to help him out, to release some to release some pressure. Nope. It was like quarterback, back. Look at Kirk. He's proven he hasn't he's proven. Jeez, damn. Somebody don't want me to talk bad of Kirk or something. Well, I'm gonna do it. Like, why do like, I guess, people who has proven to not be winners, when you bring them in, they usually like Kirk couldn't win big games. He couldn't. He came to Minnesota and proved, and he won. He was on a good team. Next year, went to the playoffs, won one game against the Saints, and that was that. That was that. It never works ever. It's very rare that it works. It worked with Sam Darnold. It worked with it worked with the great Peyton Manning. It worked with Tom Brady. It worked with uh, but you know what? I shouldn't even say Peyton Manning and Tom Brady because Peyton Manning and Tom Brady have won Super Bowls on their teams. So that's they're disregarded. I just disrespected the goats. I'm talking about guys who have proven to not be winners, and then the other team is like, you know what? I think we see something. We see something. Let's bring him in, Mister not proven to be a winner. Let's bring him in and put him on our team, and he's gonna take us over. Like people don't understand. Like the QB position is like the weirdest position in all of sports. It's the one position where you got to be Mister Jack of all trades. Mr. Jack of all trades. That's why they pay him the most. If I'm a quarterback, anybody else on the team getting paid more than me. If I'm not on my rookie contract, or let's say I'm trying to come redeem myself or whatever, like Mr. Murray. But if I'm y'all quarterback and somebody else on this team is getting paid more than me, that's offensive. Like they gotta be smart. Like you got people rushing at you trying to take your head off, and you better have a decent offensive line. At least you got like a few seconds to make a quick decision, and you got to make a tight, crisp, perfect throw in stride. You got to be able to throw all the routes, fly route, this route, that route, the fade route, the back shoulder fade down the sideline. Perfectly put it on that back shoulder of the receiver. Them slants, them posts, the post corners, the hitches, hit them right in the chest. You're all the way in the middle of the field. The receiver's all the way out. He's running like a 8 yard or a 10 yard hitch or a 5 yard. You got to throw from all the way over here, all the way over there, and hit him right here in the chest on a like those throws are hard. Those throws are hard, man. But it's a hard position. It's a hard and it doesn't click for some people. It just doesn't click for some people. You know. So you might see some people who will scramble. You might see scrambling quarterbacks. You know. Um, Fans just be watching. They don't be knowing. But we're gonna talk about it. The nerds gonna talk. So the play starts, you know, let's say the quarterback missed the receiver. Dude's open or he misread the coverage or whatever. And he has to take off. So let's say he takes off and starts to scramble and he gets a first down, gets 20 yards, gets 15 yards, whatever. To the fans, that's a good play. 15 yards, 20 yards, yay. The coach don't like that. The coach don't like that. It's a good play, yeah, but you didn't you misread that receiver. He was open, and because you misread the receiver, and you instead of you hitting them a second went pass or split second went pass, and that rush is on you now, you know, and you had to take off. So it worked out this time, but there are a million other times it's not going to work out. So you have to have good reads. You got to be somebody who know how to read the quarterback. I mean, read the defense well. You got to be a QB that you got to be a QB that can read the defense well. You got to be the QB that can make the right decision. You got to have the right arm. You got to be smart. That time clock. You got to know your offensive line, how good they are. That's why offensive line. They always talk about the chemistry. Man, that's true. They got to know how to play together. They got to cover for each other. When these defensive linemen are doing stunts, they got to know how to have each other back. How to switch off on the protection. All of that stuff. They got calls they make to each other. My point is, man, why are we so happy for a dude that hasn't proven to be a winner? I don't get it. I don't get it since 2019. It's pushing a decade. This is 2026. We're about to come into 2026, going into the 2027 season. You know, he's had good receivers. He's had good teams. Why Kyler Murray hasn't been a winner? They made the playoff one time, 2019. Record 5-10-1, missed the playoffs. 2020, 8-8, missed the playoffs. 2021, they were 11-6, actually had a decent team. Let me see who were on that 2021 team. Who's on that 2021 team? Yeah, they had D Hop, they had Zach Ertz, Christian Kirk, AJ Green. He's had good receivers. Chase Edmonds was decent. Tyler Murray, Lyman Deaton, Corey Peters, Zach Allen, Jordan Phillips, Chandler Jones, Zay Simmons, Jordan Hicks, Marcus Yo, Byron Murphy, Buda Baker. Like, bro, like, he's had good teams. Now they finished that season. They finished that season 11-6. All right, knocked out in the first round of the playoff. That was they had Rondell Moore that year. Rondell Moore, R.I.P. Man, he was nice. I remember we played him like we almost beat him. Rondell Moore. We had an all out blitz on Kyle, and Kyle just threw it up to Rondell. I'll never forget that. It's the good old Zimmer days. But anyway, the man has only been he's Tyler Murray. Tyler Murray's fingers are just silent. This is crazy. Yo, barking hard last time. Well, everybody sleep. Everybody's y'all sleeping. See, let me see. Let me see. Let me see something here. Put some things out, y'all. Hey, man, listen. Your boy a rookie, man. Your boy a rookie, but I got this stuff.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
I'm saying, doing it live, man. Bear with me. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, man. Tyler Murphy fans, can y'all come up here and defend yourselves? All the people that was in my chat the last couple of videos, sounds a go now, everything's a go. I was streaming for like hours last. I'm like 2 hours in before everybody starts showing up. You know, all right, all right, cool. Dude, great teams, great everybody. Hasn't won. Everybody's all happy. Everybody's all going crazy over this kid. Uh, and he's getting, and you know, JJ is like a, JJ is like a mutant, man. JJ is like a mutant, man. He's like, he heals up quick. You know what I'm saying? I can't be having an injured Kyler Murray. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's like, oh, they want him extended. He might get extended after the season. Yeah, y'all are unloyal. People are so unloyal, man. They just want to throw JJ away after what we saw this gone season. It's crazy work. Crazy work, man. Don't even worry. Like, I got all kind of sounds. Like how the soundboard come. I got all kinds of clips. Don't even worry about it. Live's gonna be lit. Trust me. These lives gonna be lit. Trust me. It's gonna be. I know it's new. You know what I'm saying. And the first few. The first few, a lot of people showed up. I don't know, maybe the timing or whatever. And then I pushed the timing back a little bit. I apologize, man. This is the second. Listen. This is the second real live stream with Streamlab. Okay, like you can go on YouTube Live and do your thing, but it can't. You got to use the software, man. You just have to use the software. You know that. Like to bring people in and all of that, you got to use the software. So I had to learn all of this stuff. The first one, the audio was crazy, and all I had to do was just a low adjustment. But whatever. The audio should be good today. No? Yes? Let me see. First one, the audio was crazy, and all I had to do was low adjustment. Sound better. The TV, it sound better, yeah. But yeah, I don't know how my mic wasn't connected to whatever. Whatever. We're good. The mic is on there. The boy Rookie, I don't got the expensive mic, you know what I'm saying? I can go get the expensive mic, but you get your little decent one, you know what I'm saying? Then you can I'll get the expensive one. You know what I'm saying? I get the one where you can hear me real clear. I don't gotta have it like right here. It could be like over here. It only gotta be in it could be over there. You can hear me real clear. I know who be having expensive ones. I know, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, you gotta crawl before you walk, man. Vikings fans, you're making a mistake. You're gonna ruin the franchise. Y'all are greedy. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? You see flashy running quarterbacks, and you just know for sure. Oh yeah, Kevin O'Connell. This have to work. And then the same people like this. People are just. Can y'all please talk some sense into me, please? What's I forgot his name. Always popping up on the stream. Where you at? Where you at, Mister? I'm killing me, bro. People arguing with me, all in the comment section, all in the comment section, all in these videos, all like I dropped a little short. Everybody, all the people who was arguing, who have been arguing with me all day, every day about this stuff. Oh my God. In the last few days, in the last week, it's all good. Even if y'all don't show up, you know, I'm gonna be here. I'm not going anywhere. It's the smoke show. Like, why do people if you notice, I'm kind of holding back a little bit. I ain't really going in. I was going in last time, but the audio was bad. But if you go listen, if you can turn it up, if you're not too annoyed, I laid out all my points. Laid out all my points on why I think this is a bad decision, and I could see if you know we weren't overlooking I shouldn't say generational talent. Okay, I shouldn't say generational talent. He has the potential, but I wouldn't say generation. We are overlooking a champion for a guy who is not a winner, who has had problems with being focused, plays a lot of video games, and not a serious student of the game. He's just giving this aura, this energy that he doesn't he's just doing it because like it's those dudes that's just doing it because it's a job, like it's a job. And then you got those players that love the game. That's a clip I gotta get in here. Like Money Mix from Paid in Full. Why you do this? Because I love it. Because I love the game, B. For the love of the game, B. Like JJ loves the game. You could tell he is a football lover and he wants to win. That's what I like about that kid. He's a winner. He want to win. And like people People underestimate that blood, that that will, that spirit, that energy to win, bro. Like I want to be the victor. I want to be the victor. I don't care. Some people even cheat. Now I don't believe in cheating to win. But that whole, like I'm telling you, Tom Brady has it. Kobe Bryant had it. Michael Jordan has it. You know what I'm talking about? That it factor that will go the extra mile just to win. And I heard just what I saw last season out of him. Like at the end of the season when he had that injury on his hand and he didn't want to come out the game, but they was messing with it. He's like, they was like, he got to come out the game. He didn't want to come out. He didn't want to come out. What was that? The Detroit game, right? Yeah, didn't want to come out. And everybody's like, oh, this shuts that up. Injury, bro. Like, bro, he played through injury. He played through injury. I saw what I needed to see out of my quarterback. That kid in the first half of the season that was kind of beat Chicago, kind of struggled against Atlanta, the whole thing. His kid was being born. We got whooped. The Chargers whooped us, period. But the game against the Eagles, uh, no, the game against the Ravens, where we were on that last comeback drive, and then the Ravens had like easy touchdown. There was a fumble recovery, and it was just some games where I'm like, he had like bad drives where it was like JJ, what? But then he was like, this is a rookie. But then he had drives where he was hitting people. I'm like, he need more games. He just need to play some more. This should have been the 25 season, but he was injured all that season. I mean the 24 season, you know. But but that turnaround after that, I don't know what it was after that Green Bay game, and they said he was injured or whatever. And I did the breakdown of the game after that Green Bay game. I'm telling you, he grew up. It was like something clicked. It was like that game right there. It's like the Packers exposed him or whatever he was trying to figure it out. They figured it out. He was out 2 weeks. Out 2 weeks. Whatever they were trying to figure out, they figured it out, man. After that Packers game, and I wish he came back. I wish I had him, or I don't know, maybe that Seahawks game. I don't know if it would have lost or not, but I know JJ was a different quarterback uh, after that Packers game. Now, maybe it was the plan. You got to sit out a couple of weeks, or I don't know. I didn't believe the whole injury thing. Maybe he was injured a little bit, whatever. But he had to like learn whatever lessons he had to learn, whatever amount of films. I don't know. I think O'Connell gave him like an assignment or something. Like these plays, these situations, these sequences, watch these. Uh, they had to go over some things. They had to make some corrections. It was too many mistakes. I did a breakdown of the whole game. I mean, all his dropbacks, all of his dropbacks in that game, that Packers game. And I thought he had a bad game, but he didn't play bad. He didn't play as bad as I thought. Like everybody, they weren't on the same page in that game. So sat out a couple weeks, came back a different player. We finished the season 5-0. Didn't score a point against the Seahawks. Next week, the Commanders didn't score a point against the Vikings. Everybody's like, "Oh, the Commanders suck." Can y'all go look at their record and see the teams they play and see the scores? That's an NFL team. To shut out an NFL team after being shut out, I don't think that has ever happened. Ever. Yeah, yeah. Because the quarterback got the role. The quarterback is here now. And then the Dallas game, the 98-yard drive. I haven't even seen Kirk do that. I haven't seen a Vikings quarterback do that. I don't think ever. a 98-yard drive, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's the Cowboys! It's the Cowboys!" All right, so we're gonna start giving excuses. Okay, that's when I started like, okay, okay. I started saying people are being disingenuous. They're kind of being unfair here. Then I started seeing that because I try to play fair. I don't be trying to be on a bandwagon. I try to play fair. Then I started to notice, oh, there is a whole crowd of people that hate this kid, like the cowards, like the Colin cowards of the world. Just hate this man since college. Hate this man since college for whatever reason. You know, when people make their bed, they gotta lay in it. I saw what I saw, and I don't like since college. So you know he got to keep doing that. Stephen A. does that too. They all do it. But the season I saw out of him, like for real, with the season I saw out of him, I'm sorry. No, I'm not abandoning my rookie quarterback, my franchise quarterback that I drafted, and with that kind of play in the second year, and then this kid is a winner. He's on the sideline, like that game he got injured, the Detroit game when Brosmer make a completion. He's hyped up. He's like I have never seen Kyler Murray like that. I've never seen Kyler Murray as a warrior, as a leader. He's never come off as a like as somebody like dudes follow and want to go to war for. Like it's just like all of that is what I want out of my quarterback, man. All of that is what I want out of my quarterback. There are certain dudes like and y'all have heard it. There are certain dudes that dudes will go to war for. There are certain dudes like players will lay it on the line for. And then there are certain quarterbacks that certain it's like, nah, bro, he's not. He's one of them. He's one of them. You ain't never heard nobody, none of his receivers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, I'm willing to die for my. You know how them dudes be talking. I'll do this for my quarterback. I'm willing to do it all. I'm willing to lay it on the line for my quarterback. I'll die for my quarterback on the field. Not literally, but you know, they'll take any block, they'll take any hit, they'll make that sacrifice because they know this dude right here is worth it. Tom Brady, people are like that. All the greats had teammates like that. He just don't come off like that. Like a guy that dudes want to just lay it on the line for, go to war with, make sacrifices on the field for, as compared to J. McCarthy, Mr. Champion all your life, Mr. Feisty and hyped up and you know what I'm saying? He got the ice on his veins when he scores, the whole nine thing. I mean, the kid is a whole vibe. The kid is a whole vibe. And I'm not even talking that whole just he's nice. He's nice too. We got a rocket arm. He can scramble. He has like gotten over that hump. He's gotten over that hump, man. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what people don't see, but I've been streaming for like a hour. Like real talk. Last time everybody was asking for the link. I've had this thumbnail up for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, I'll keep going here for like another, I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half or something else if nobody shows up. But I'll just keep reiterating my point. Um, Again, I do apologize. Like I said, even though I'm super new, this is the second real live. Um, I got more to come. I just had to figure out the software, figure out certain things. You know what I'm saying? But we here. Definitely here, man. I'm like, what that dude? Changed my mind. Tyler Murray is not it. Changed my mind. And I got the evidence on my side. I got the numbers on my side. I got everything on my side. But yet people are stubborn. All right, here we go. My bad. All right, this got to be annoying. I mean, been annoying myself, but I'm so like I said, it's the second real live. You know what I'm saying? Bear with me on the 10th live or the 11th. It's gonna be lit. Trust me. I got plans for this. This is gonna be lit. So my point still stands. I welcome all challengers. Please let me know with logic and evidence why this makes sense. Why this makes sense that the Minnesota Vikings will get rid of their rookie quarterback that the QB Whisperer has drafted. This is supposed to be his own handcrafted project. You are the QB Whisperer. You know, you've turned boys to men in a few days. You did that with Josh. See, he had Kirk Cousins. Kirk was good, but Kirk was too expensive. And, he's a QB guy. First year with Matthew Stafford. Stafford was in Detroit all those years. Barely even did he even make the playoffs. One season with him and McVay. Super Bowl. Oh my God, this dude is God. His offense. McVay called a play, but it was his offense. Bring him to Minnesota. Instantly changes. A 14 win season. No, the first year was 13 wins. 13 and 4 season. Oh my God, this dude. He's got Kirk looking up. Next year, Kirk gets hurt. We get this quarterback off the street who nobody knows, Josh Dobbs. Kevin O'Connell, his play calling, his play design. I mean, like even Tom Brady and them, everybody on ESPN everywhere is singing this dude's praise. And don't get me wrong, I'm a KO guy too. You know, I did my little research. Like he's got respected names that respect him, and they break down why he's a good coach. And I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. I've done my research. I've had the conversation. I've asked the questions. Yeah. He qualifies as a, you know, when you win Coach of the Year due to your offensive expertise, right? Like that says something. We can't take that away from KO. Like y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop the KO hate. You can't take that man's accolades away from him. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's making a mistake here. I think he's making a mistake here, and it's only because of the pressure, right? It's because of the pressure from the fans. It's the pressure from the fans. They're not patient. It's something about this fan base. We act like we've won a Super Bowl before, like we're like the Packers or somebody, or like all these other teams that has multiple Super Bowls. We have none. It's embarrassing. Like y'all should be embarrassed. This whole entire fan base should be embarrassed. You're one of the teams in the league that has zero trophies. Zero. Zilch. Nada. So I understand. Like I said, I'm gonna extend this. If nobody come up, I'm coming up on an hour. I'll do it for an extra 30 minutes. But all the people who's been talking, the audio is clear. I'm not gonna make a long string. Even if I gotta cut out some part of this where I was kind of whatever, I'll go and edit it I'll put the timestamps and all of that. And I've been kind of yapping for an hour, but I'll lay out my position again. J.J. McCarthy as compared to Kyler Murray. J.J. McCarthy, champion, champion winner all his life. Kyler Murray, talented, not a winner, not a champion. J.J. McCarthy, 1 year of playing. The time clock has went. He's figured out the game. He's adjusted to the speed of the game. I don't care what, like to have a 98-yard drive against an NFL defense. I don't care injury, I don't know whatever. And to finish the season 5-0, like literally it says that. It says that. And we play like good teams to finish the season. Beat Detroit, beat Green Bay. That Green Bay game, I don't really. It was the last game of the season, right? And they were resting some players. But it was Washington. Who else? You're missing somebody else. But yeah, Washington, Green Bay, uh, just whatever, man. Even that second Chicago game, even the second Chicago game, like the kid won it. He won it. Came back on that comeback drive. If we don't give up that long, you know, kick return, we win that game. So I don't get the JJ hate. I don't understand it. I don't get it at all. Don't get it at all. But whatever, man. I don't get the JJ hate. He doesn't deserve it. He's shown that he's a champ. He's a winner. Tyler Murray hasn't shown that in going on 10 years. He hasn't adjusted to the game. Like what JJ has done in one season has taken Kyler Murray his whole career. Taken him his whole career. Now, this is the thing people are now people can say, well, he's a better quarterback than JJ McCarthy, right? This is my argument. Maybe he is right now. Maybe. And that's a big maybe. Because that kid I saw last season, and he's out training. He was out training like out since February training with a personal trainer, with a personal quarterback coach. So you don't know what he's even like right now or what he's gonna. My point is, Tyler has grown. He's had his time to show us what he's got. It's been years. He's older. He's I think he's like 5 years older than JJ, like at least. So we've seen him play year after year after year after year. We know what we got in him. We don't know what we have in JJ. You don't even know what's coming up this season coming up. And from what I saw last year to this year, did y'all see Caleb last year? And Caleb, did y'all see Caleb in 2 seasons? Yeah. Do y'all know what Caleb is coming? Imagine Caleb coming up this season. What he's gonna be like. That kid that I just saw play this gone season, that Caleb Williams, I'm telling you, it is like it's a little scary. Like it's a little scary. It's a little scary. Lamar took a few seasons. Lamar was been a huge, even Mike Vick. But that arm, that flick of the wrist, that arm, and he can run, and he like, bro, like, and he'll throw like a perfect, like, tight on the run while running. Mahomes do that too. While running, while fully scrambling, just perfectly over the like. I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. And that was his second season. That was his second season. He never saw that out of college ever. Look at what Caleb did in the playoffs. Look at what Caleb did in the playoffs. He almost beat San Fran. He almost beat him. That was San Fran that play, right? So all of these games I covered. Yeah, it was San Fran. He almost beat him. And that's his second year. Like, look at these other quarterbacks. Just their second year in there. Look at dudes like C.J. Stroud. CJ could have been in the Super Bowl. It was just they had a super slippery game. The Patriots had some fumbles. The Texans had some fumbles. The Texans just had more turnovers than a pass. The Texans could have won that game. It was just wet and slippery, and everybody was fumbling. But the Texans could have been in the Super Bowl, or the Texans could have been the one playing Denver to get in the Super Bowl. Look at all these second year quarterbacks in the playoffs doing their thing. Look at dudes like Justin Herbert. Like, it don't take you long, bro, to do your thing. It doesn't. Dudes like Josh Allen came in and started doing it. Now, you do have that little second tier of quarterbacks that it took a few years for them to figure it out. For them to figure it out. And they got to look at Baker. You know what I'm saying? Look at Geno. If they put Geno behind a good offensive line, he'll do his thing in the playoffs. Look at Sam. Now. This is why they're saying, I still don't work. Because Sam, it worked with Sam. Sam got drafted. He had a bad career, this and this, and he came over here. Look what happened. First of all, like I said last stream, with the bad audio, and I tested it, the audio is not bad. So if the audio is bad, let me know in the chat if anybody come up or whatever. I'm gonna do this for like another 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm out of here. If nobody come up. Last time everybody was begging to come up. I had a million people in the chat, everybody screaming and screaming and screaming and screaming. It was the second real live stream, so I couldn't figure. I got to figure it out now. The link is in the chat, but whatever. People ain't gonna come up because everybody's like, oh, everybody's scratching their heads now. Like, okay, I didn't think about that. Ooh, didn't think about that. Yeah, he was complaining about people were talking about him being too short to be an NFL quarterback. Yeah, he hasn't won. Yeah, he's had good teams and never could win and can never get over. I don't know. This better work. I hope y'all know what y'all are doing. I'm watching everybody, all the big names. Everybody's just so convinced this is it. This is gonna be our golden ticket to the big game. Oh my God, this is it right here. Him, Sam. Look at Sam. It happened with Sam. Who else did it happen with? Who else has had this happen with? I named that person last time. I forgot. It was another quarter. This rarely happens. It rarely. Oh yeah, Matt Stafford. Stafford was in Detroit 1 year with the Rams. He won the Super Bowl. See, he was on a bad team. All you had to do was come to a good team. Hey, like I said, like I said, it worked that 1 year with the Rams, and they had all these other players that they had traded for, and they had to. So that's what the Vikings are saying. That's our case, right? The defense is ready. We got everything ready, and this is the guy, right? So, so we're gonna put Kyler Murray in that situation of a Super Bowl ready team we're sure, right? Or Sam Darnold. Sam has been within different offenses, and for me, I think it was that Shanahan, being in the Shanahan offense, man, that light bulb is gonna go off. I think that's what changed it. And then in that Shanahan offense, and then that KOC offense, like back to back, you're a Shanahan quarterback and you're a KOC quarterback. Like, come on, the light don't go off. If the light bulb don't go off, I don't know what. But I hear you. I hear the case. It worked for that quarterback. It worked for Sam Darnold. It worked for Matt Stafford. I hear the case. I hear the arguments. What I'm saying is this better work. This better work. It works for them, right? Because this happens all the time. And I gave examples too last stream. Remember with Brett Favre? Remember? He even forget him being bad. Other teams got good quarterbacks that has won in the playoffs and they get them to their team, they don't win the Super Bowl. But we're going to bank on the fact that look at these bad quarterbacks. It worked with bad quarterbacks, even though this has happened numerous of times with great quarterbacks, and it still doesn't work because this is so hard to win that to be that one team out of the other 31, right? So we're going to bank on that because it worked with Matt Stafford that one year, and it worked with Sam Darnold in Seattle. So that's what we're doing, as compared to all the other times it doesn't work. You have to like, bro, like the teams that are always, and that's my point. The teams that are always in the big dance, your Buffaloes, your Kansas Cities, your, and Baltimore. They almost made the play. That kicker. If Lamar would have had a shot, Lamar would have made some noise. Your Lamar Jacksons, your like the quarterbacks, the teams that have franchise quarterbacks they can build around. They are always in the conversation. Always. Look at Philly. Philly got Jalen Hurts. It's a wrap. They're always going to be in there. Patrick Mahomes. I'm saying these new young quarterbacks too. Trevor Lawrence. It took him a few years. You got to figure it out. Bryce Young down there in Carolina. All these teams with their franchise quarterbacks will always be in the conversation. Always. Daniel Jones got to figure it out over there in Indy. They don't put the tag on him for real. Franchise, not like keep switching up and plugging in. That never works. It's very rare. It's very rare. And if it doesn't work, it's a complete disaster for the franchise. I'm telling you, just look all around the league, every situation that has ever happened with that Vikings team that one year with Brett Favre. We almost went to the Super Bowl, right? You seen the following year what happened? Disaster. He was out of here. We got to get it over. Burn everything down, start over. That never works. It never works. If Stafford hadn't won the Super Bowl that year with the Rams, it would have been a disaster. It would have been as a matter of fact, they won the Super Bowl and it was still a disaster after that. They had to rebuild and all of that, but they kept Stafford up. As long as you got Stafford, see, he's right back here. Anyway, this dude is not it, man. He's not it. It's not it. You draft your quarterback, and like I said last stream, KOC. I love KOC, but everybody has put Kevin O'Connell in a bad situation. This is his quarterback that he drafted. They traded up to get JJ. They traded up to get JJ, right? Because of that injury, that first season, he didn't play his rookie season, and last year was really his rookie season. KOC, and they just fired they fired the GM, and it's a big like the organization. There's all this craziness going on. KOC is not about to like put his job on the line for this quarterback. I understand. Everybody's mad at KO, and he's doing this to JJ, and he's throwing him under the bus and all of that. I had to think about it. I had to think about it. The ideal situation for Kevin O'Connell, I don't know. Maybe you like Kyler. I'm not going there because him and Killer Cam. What do I call his man, Killer Cam? Quincy Adolfo Mensa. Cam. Call him Cam. Him and Quincy, their philosophy was drafting. Going young talents. Right? They were all about getting young talent for cheap. Like they were just about young talent, not these old dudes and spending a lot of money on. We'll get a young talent, we'll put some money in that. Somebody who's still, you know, there's still room for improvements and sky's the limit for this player. Like imagine a good player that's still getting better. Like that's crazy. A great player that's getting better. Like Daniil Hunter. Why did we let Daniil Hunter go? We should have kept Daniil. That dude is a monster. Imagine if we still had franchise tag. I don't care. But you know, that was his quarterback. He drafted. But with all the rumors and all of the drama, and fans are impatient because the deal, like, and you gotta understand that's true. But the defense we got, and you know what I'm saying, we can't, like, let's go right now. So I understand people are impatient. But if you know your football, you're watching this team, and you know all these dudes are injured. The defensive line and offensive line, and just everybody injured everywhere. And then the quarterbacks, all of the quarterbacks are injured. Everybody, Carson Wentz, JJ, and bro, like everybody was injured. There's not a quarterback that wasn't. Like, what if Carson wasn't injured? What if Carson could have at least won one more game? Carson would have won one more game. What if? Oh man, whoever that is, hold on. Carson would have won one more game, man. Oh no, who would have been in the playoffs? Y'all understand that Huntsman to this day. What if we would have telling y'all we would have made some noise in that playoffs. I'm telling y'all, every single body opinion will be different today. That's like the devil is working against my team. You gonna keep us out of the playoffs just of a half of a game? A half? Makes me hate Green Bay even more. Why didn't you draws? Bro, you either win or lose. We draws with a team. If they lose for Dallas, in, we're in. Or if we don't give up that long kick return with like 50 seconds left in the game, you give up a long kick return to Chicago. We beat Chicago twice. How did we not beat Chicago twice? How how did we lose to Chicago that second game? We win that game, we're in the playoffs. I mean, like these little things, little itty bitty things kept us at the playoffs. We finished on a 5 game win streak, and you mean to tell me that team I saw beat Detroit twice, beat Chicago twice? Yes, we beat Chicago twice. I ain't trying to hear it. Like special teams, bro. I thought they were going to fire the special teams coach. What's his name? Daniels. 50 seconds left. You give that up, and then they win by a field goal. We lose by 1 point. It was just games that was like, how do I'm not giving up on my quarterback, man. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm not giving up on my quarterback that easy. Y'all are unloyal. That's not. Y'all are unloyal to a champion, to a kid that has shown growth and development. You know what I'm saying? For somebody flashy just because he can run around, even though he's proven not to be a winner. He can't read the field right. He can't connect with his receivers right. He's had Larry Fitzgerald. He's had DeAndre Hopkins. He's had Christian Kirk. He's had all kinds of receivers. He's had great defenses. He can't win. I've heard it. I've heard excuses all the way from Arizona, all the way from Minnesota to Arizona, or from Arizona to Minnesota, however way you want to put it, for this dude. And then we've heard how he's got bad practice and study habits, and he's a gamer and all of this. He doesn't take the game serious. And then who do we get? Him, because y'all are impatient with our quarterback, our homegrown quarterback that we drafted. And I understand KLC want to save his butt, and I understand that because y'all put him in that position. There's a whole smear campaign against JJ, and KLC is in there. Matter of fact, it's KLC and JJ, both of them. And it's like, what? A whole, like, you got the I hate KLC, and then you got the I hate JJ crowd, and then you got the I hate them both crowd, and then you got the whole burn everything down crowd. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. That man don't want to lose his job. That man don't want to like. I'm pretty sure he'll get another job, but like them dudes got ego. Them dudes, he don't want to get fired. He want to get fired. Nobody want to get fired from their job. You know what I'm saying? Like so, and he's trying to make it work to where he wants to keep Jay. He likes Jay. There was another rumor, so he hates Jay. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think he hates his quarterback, but he doesn't want to like you know lose everything and like he doesn't want to get thrown to the wolves because of a JJ. It's like, hey man, listen, I like you and all, I drafted you and all, I want the best for you, but like I'm not about to lose everything because of you. I'm not about to ruin my career because of you and lose my job because of you. So I will try to make this work for you and the fans. So I'm gonna give both sides what they want. All right, cool. This is what I'm gonna do. You are gonna still be here. You're still my quarterback, okay? But you have been injured, dude. You've been injured. You had a whole year out. So I mean, like, you understand me here, though. You've been injured a whole year. Second year, you were kind of injured too. The people are all up my, you know what, about this situation. I gotta bring this other dude. Hey, guess what? It's not a long contract. It's just 1 year. It's just 1 year contract. And then after this, which is BS. Which is BS because you got this kid. He's done everything y'all wanted him to do. He's shown the improvements. He's done everything. But because of the politics and the people in the crowd noise, and you want to save your butt, so I got to sit out another year, even though all of my colleagues or my alumni, I should say, or that whole draft class, all of those quarterbacks that got drafted in the first round, all of them are starters on their teams. Only him. What does that do to a kid's confidence? What does that do to his confidence? And I heard he hasn't been taking this really good too. He hasn't been taking it really good, even before the season ends. I mean, before the season ended, the way he was getting treated and talked about, I mean, like, this is crazy. I could see it. You know what? The whole Hey JJ crowd gonna say, well, he does suck. Okay. All right. Let's see if he was trash. He couldn't play, you know. Shout out to Don, spoiled Don. My fault, I was just running my mouth. Don the Chief. Skull, man. Don. I don't know what side you're on, but I've had look like if you go to the last live, it's like a couple days ago, million people in the chat. Everybody in the chat, everybody talking crazy. Couple of shorts, because I do a lot of shorts. Put out a couple of shorts. Everybody's talking crazy. All these JJ fans. I mean, all these JJ haters. All these Kyler fans that think that we've made the best decision. That think he's the best thing since sliced bread. You know, they won't come defend him. Put the thing out. Like, all right, my bad. My audio was bad. You know what I'm saying? I just learned this whole Streamlab thing. I got it now. I know how to do it. Smoke show come through. Let me know. And I noticed this. I noticed this. And a lot of YouTubers, I be seeing them every time they put up a smoke show. Like, hey, come, let out your grievances. Come, let me know, what I'm tripping on, what I'm wrong about, what I'm. They never show up. People never show up to explain themselves or to argue. They're just they rather sit behind the keyboard. Andre, shout out to Andre. I don't know what somebody let Andre know from last Andre. Andre a real one because he'll show up. He probably sleeps some. He probably I don't know. I don't know. Maybe another time. Andre, I know how to do the link now. You can come hit the link and we can talk about this. Andre is one of those burn everything down. Hate KOC, hate JJ, hate everybody. Viking OG though. We gotta show respect to the OGs. But yeah, man, like every time, you tell people to come up, they don't come up. Because they'll look and sound stupid because people go with feelings a lot. They don't go with facts. They don't go with logic. They just go with feelings. Oh, I feel like that's a good. No, no, no. You have to know that's going to be a good fit, and he's not going to be a good fit for this team. It's not going to be a good fit for this team. I'm telling y'all. Justin Jefferson don't want anybody running around with the ball. Listen, man, drop back, hit JJ, hit JA, hit TJ. The receivers we don't need nobody running around at all. I need a smart quarterback who has adjusted to the game, who know who's gonna drop back and hit his receivers because he know how to read the defenses. He know how to do audibles, even Pre-snap reads. People don't talk about that. Pre-snap read is big to the quarterback position. Look at the defense, throw them off. Peyton Manning was I'm listen like I'm repeating the last frame, but they had a bad audio, so I guess I'm gonna repeat it. Since nobody won't come up here. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, they were masters at that. Pre-snap, that before the ball is snapped, when they're walking up to the line, that is listen, man. I'm a nerd at this. You gotta watch there's always a game inside of the game. They're watching the defense, they're trying to throw them off, they're pointing, they're doing this. Nah, 85, 85, 3, over there. Like, bro, this is the best game in the whole. It's like going to war, but it's a sport. It's like playing chess, but it's a we're animal. Freaking Peyton Manning. Oh my, oh my. They all got their little code word and code names and code state names and stuff. And then it's throwing the defense off. They're gonna think, hold on. Well, I think I recognize some from film. I think I recognize that signal or whatever. Here go the middle linebacker switching the call too. He don't switch to the nah. Tom done fooled you. Peyton done fooled you. He done throw you off. Sometimes they're not even changing the plays. They're just throwing them off, making them thinking they're changing the plays. Sometimes they are changing the plays. Sometimes they're just making noise for nothing. This is a chess game. This is a chess matchup. That happens all day, every day between the offensive coordinator and the DCs. Like that goes on all day. Between both head coaches too, that goes on all day. But on the field too, like I need my quarterback in control. See that kid, JJ? He's got his face. He's got the war paint. Like everything about this kid is just A1, bro. Like I don't understand. He was in Michigan. Well, they didn't need him to throw a lot. They had a great team. He's a champ, bro. Like so, the national champions quarterbacks suck because they didn't need him. Like who even like what? What? Who even says that? That's the excuse. And then what's the excuse for Kyler? Oh well, he didn't. He hasn't had good teams. What? What? Buda Baker and the boys? Trey Kirkpatrick and the boys? DeAndre Hopkins and the boys? He hasn't had good what? And his um it was because he's short, man. Sometimes he gotta jump to look over the lineman. That's what we're gonna get him in Minnesota. He's too short. Because y'all know he didn't get any taller, right? Y'all know he didn't get any taller. So this dude is a proven like not winner. Never been to the one time in the playoffs, lost since 2019. Since 2019. So we're going on. He's going on his seventh season, seventh season, and you've made a playoff once. Oh, first round draft pick. I'm sorry, I kind of went off subject. This is what I was getting into. This is what I kind of got off. So everybody's talking about the whole Sam. I'm sorry, I forgot. I have to return to this point. Everybody's talking about the whole Sam Darnold deal. This is what I was talking about here just earlier. Well, it worked for Sam. It worked for Matt Stafford. Like I said, it hasn't worked for a lot of other quarterbacks that have shown proven to be winners, and they go to other teams and it just doesn't work. You know, so we're banking on him. We're banking on him. One second. We're banking on him saving us because of Sam Darnold. Because what Sam Darnold did, even though that's very rare to do, very freaking rare to do. Like I said, this better happen for y'all. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna definitely have my "I told you so" moment. I'm having my "I told you so" moment right now. I'm having my "I told you so" moment right now. I told you. I'm telling y'all right now. We're making a huge mistake. Sergio threw more 5 more passes than Jaden Daniels last year. College. Nobody said Daniels was an experience. You just said JJ. I know. Oh, you're a JJ. Oh God. Oh. Oh, Don the G. You female? Hold on. That's a female name. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. Like girls who like football. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I apologize. I don't know if you're a girl or a woman. Females, women, I should say. Pretty sure it's not a girl. I'm pretty sure it's a grown woman. Bro, women who like football, like listen, bro, like you at the bar, like women who are into football, like bro, y'all are the best. Y'all are the best human beings ever. You're Jason. Welcome to the tribe. I need to find my tribe of people, my tribesmen and tribeswomen. The smear campaign. The smear campaign is crazy. They hate this kid for whatever, for no reason. For no reason. Well, their reasons are stupid. Their reasons are dumb. Bro, you saw the improvements, right? You saw the improvements, right, Don? The first few games, as compared to as compared to the attack. Night and day. What are we talking about? What are we talking We want to sit this kid down for another year again, and I'm telling you, this year coming up is supposed to be the golden year. Because after that season, he got tape now. He got tape now. He got tape now. Real NFL game tape now. Like, y'all know what y'all know this to be. Y'all know what this kid about to be. And my point I was trying to make earlier, we know what we got in Kyler. We don't know what we have in JJ. We don't. We don't know. We've seen Kyler for 7 seasons. We have seen JJ for one, not even one whole, 10 games. 10 games. And I'm impressed. Can I see 10 more? I can't see 10 more. I can't see 10 more. We've seen, well, the league is 17 games now. We've seen 16 each season. He's coming off an injury, right? So we've seen 16 each season for about 7 seasons out of Kyler Murray. I've seen only 10. I've seen only 10 games out of my quarterback. Can I see more? I can't see more. Y'all gonna deny me of that. Can I see like at least to like game 20? Can we do that? No, we can't do that. Well, he's injured a lot. Yo, man, anybody can get injured. Like everybody has injuries. But like, can we go down? Y'all want to go down a list of quarterback that's been injured? Like, what? What are we talking? What are you talking about? I can see if it happens 2, 3. Like, all right, it's been a few. Like, bro, you got one season ending injury and like a little minor injury last season. Okay, if this season comes up and this dude had like a season ending injury or like some crazy significant injury, then it's like, bro, this is crazy now. But like after 2 seasons, and then especially after last season, no, 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 no. I'm not willing to throw him away. I'm not, bro. Especially not for Kyler Murray. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Just a no brainer, bro. Like what? Tyler gonna come over here and just run around all day. I'm telling y'all, he's not gonna read the plays right, and then he's gonna start taking off, and then he's gonna get smacked all over the field. I don't know. He might get injured again. I don't know. And then JJ, I'm not praying for him to get injured, but whatever. His playing style is. I'm telling y'all, just Justin Jefferson is gonna be pissed off, and the receivers are gonna be pissed off because this offense is built for a pocket quarterback to drop back, make a smart read, and throw the ball. Throw the damn ball. We don't need nobody scrambling. We don't need nobody scrambling. And we lost Speedy Naylor. He was fast. He definitely makes the offense better. But whatever. We have Justin the Freak Jefferson. We have Jordan Addison. We have T.J. Hawkinson. Whoever in that slot, I don't even care. I know they're going to be fast and there's going to be a wide receiver. Just those weapons I just named. We don't need. I don't want to see Kyler Murray run ever, ever, ever. Take a sack. Don't run ever. Imagine JJ, bro, like calling for the y'all think y'all it's annoying. It's annoying. Why y'all think dudes like Tara Owens and they always were called divas and all of that? And I guess that's they have their little diva-ish ways or whatever. Is that even a word? Diva-ish? I'm like, they have their little ways, but you know, like imagine you gotta run fast, do all this craziness, and then you get open, no ball. Imagine when you beat the receiver and you're open, bro. Them dudes be like, no ball. You see them on the sideline? Like every good. I just saw AJ Brown lose his mind last season. Did you see? Did y'all see that? Yo, it was in the playoffs, right? Him and the coach. Yeah, bro. Like you got to understand. You have to understand, like, and that's how they make their money too. Like getting open, and it's hard to get open. I get open. This, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't make the wrong read or something, or because you know what I'm saying. Okay, whatever. The rush got to him. All right, cool. I'll take it on. I'll take it that time. The rush got to him. Whatever. Bro, like it's happened a few times. It's happened in a game. Why this quarterback keeps taking off when I'm playing and I'm open? I have some problems in the locker room, and then we're gonna have. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Just watch. This dude has had Justin Jefferson type receivers. He had DeAndre Hopkins when DH was young. When DH was DHing, he had Larry Fitzgerald, Christian Kirk. What are we talking about? He's had good teams. He's had good teams. He's not a bad player. He just doesn't know how to win big games. He just doesn't. When the game is on the line, he's another Kirk. I said that last stream. He's another Kirk. Minnesota was made for Kirk Cousins to win. He always chokes in the big game. There are quarterbacks like that. That is their problem. When the big games, when it's the big games and the bright lights, or when it's the just any kind of big games and the high moments. That's when people like Tom Brady. There are certain people who are made for that. There are people who are made for that. Come on now, y'all don't listen, listen, listen. I love y'all and all, but I don't want y'all to go. Trust me, don't leave. But I want. This is a smoke show. I want the. Let me see. Hold on. Is there you got smoke? I need the smoke. I bring people up. I bring whoever people agree or who don't agree. But if you got smoke, I want the people who got smoke. I want the people who think this is a good idea. I'm telling you, I've heard it everywhere. Everybody and their mama are happy. It's like it's like the second coming or something. This is crazy. Everybody and their mama. It's like the second coming of Christ. Everybody know this is who's gonna take us to the Super Bowl. Even though he has not proven to be a winner. Even though he's 0 and 1 in the playoffs, he's gone on 10 years in a career. There's been all kinds of excuses why he hasn't won. He doesn't even know how to get to the big tournament. That's who's about to save us. Oh. We got the magic sauce, KOC, right? Because KOC did it with Sam and them. It did work. So if this doesn't get so KOC, hey, you can't blame him. He's giving y'all what y'all are asking for. He's giving y'all what y'all are asking for, what y'all are trying to crucify him for, and he's gonna try to make this situation work. But I know other teams are gonna want JJ. Other teams are going to try to trade for JJ. There's already that rumors already out there. There are other teams just on the prowl, thirsty as hell. Teams out there are see they just waiting. I'm telling you, bro. People will call you right the worst time. You know, it's my fault. It's my fault. I should have had you turned off. I thought I did. But yeah, like everybody in my mind is so sure about this. And this is gonna backfire. Oh, JJ's terrible. Okay, he's one of those. So like I was saying, also rudely interrupted. My point. And on great teams, not a winner. JJ is the winner. Been a champion all his life. Forgot where I was just at, but that's the crux. My man right here, you come defend yourself. There's no serious person that saw JJ McHandoff play last year and want him as their QB. Ooh. McHandoff. Click the link, sir. See? Warriors. All the keyboard warriors. Click the link. Hold up. Hold up. Oh no, no, that was my Hey, man, promise. Promise. I'm like a I'm like a I'm like a I'm like a new restaurant, right? That just opened up. Like we ain't done building the building yet. We still like putting designs up. You know what I'm saying? Food is A1. That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? It's like a restaurant. I still like I gotta put lights and stuff. It's gonna be listen. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be the latest restaurant. It's gonna be one of the latest restaurant in the city. You know what I'm saying? The food, A1 food. I just started this thing, but I know what I'm talking about. The whole football thing. My name is Football Nerd. So I can put my name right anyway. Y'all gonna see the name. FN Mail, Football Nerd Mail. If you already been watching me, you know the name. Even though I don't never have it on my channel or on the title or whatever. It's just talk football with me, talk Vikings with me. But I'm a football nerd, a nerd with this. We can talk this thing. I'm talking about positions. I'm not just a fan. I'm a nerd. Like I don't just be watching the game. I be watching the game in the game. The lineman, the defensive lineman with the offensive lineman, that cornerback and wide receiver matchup. Like you know what I'm saying? Can that linebacker run with that running back out the backfield? Like all of that stuff. Like it's the greatest game in the world. That quarterback, how's he looking? Is he comfortable behind that offensive line? You know, like you're talking to a nerd here. So y'all, please, I know what y'all talking about. Like my guy right here. They just say just random stuff. Don, you hear this? Are you still here, Don? Look at his comment. JJ McCarthy is just terrible. There's no serious person that saw JJ McCandle play last year and want him as their QB. What? Even though with all the stats I gave, all the numbers I gave, finished the season 5-0, saw a 98-yard drive against Dallas. I've never seen that again. Well, not with any recent Viking. I had a shutout game against Washington. Like I mean, whooping on Detroit like they're not even. I mean, a Detroit team too. A Detroit team that wanted. A Detroit team that wanted to be in the playoffs. Like their playoff lives are on the line here. First season, rookie season, first season on the field, first season playing, and JJ McCandless. Okay. Like I don't even. That's a troll. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm new streaming. I'm still learning a lot too, and that's one of them, right? You're not supposed to pay attention to trolls, right? That's all right. I'm learning. There's certain people you don't keep it going. You don't pay attention to the chat. You're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But this is a smoke show, and you know what I'm saying. I gotta address my people or whatever. Well, yeah, that's what you get. Arguments like that. No substance. No substance at all. There's feelings. So this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna lose JJ McCarthy to another team. We're gonna watch him win somewhere else, like how we always do. And Kyler Murray is gonna show us he's really Kyler Murray. And this whole, oh my God, I used to be a Vikings fan since I was like, he's here for the money is very obvious, man. You can tell by the contract he signed. There's no, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he's gonna go to the highest bidder. He's gonna go to where to give him the most money. And then we're gonna be back desperate. And that's if he has a good season. Because if he doesn't have a good season, it's all bad. It's all bad. That's it. Like, even if he has a good season, I still don't like the situation for my team. That's what I'm saying. This is Super Bowl or bust. This is Super Bowl or bust. Or let's say we make the division around or something. Then it's like, okay, okay. But I'm riding with my quarterback, JJ McCarthy. He's the quarterback that the QB whisperer, right? They formed that name. Like that's his name. The league gave him the QB whisperer. Dudes like Tom Brady. That's his quarterback that he drafted. So it's like, man, I mean, it was just JJ threw five more passes than Jaden Daniels last year. College, nobody said Daniels was an experienced leader, just hates JJ. Oh yeah, I know. I know. And guess what? And Jaden Daniels was injured last year, played horrible last year. They tried to bring him back in that game against us. It was so bad. He went back. So I guess Washington's supposed to get rid of their quarterback because he had a bad season. He did have that rookie season. He had a phenomenal rookie season. Oh man. But that season he had last year was all bad. So I guess they're scratching their hair too. They're scratching their heads too because Jaden Daniel had to like no. If they're a young quarterback, they're like you know what I'm saying? Or how about uh Drake May look like a rookie for real in that Super Bowl. He started to turn it around later on, but or Bo Nix, Bo is injured. Bo got injured. If Bo doesn't get injured, they make the Super Bowl. Bo got injured. I don't know how he's gonna come back. Let's say Bo come back, he's not how he played last year. Do they kind of move on? Like my thing is, Kyler has had almost a decade and he hasn't done anything. People are just saying, "Oh, because he got the talent," and not because he's not a winner. He can run. He can run and he can throw. It's not all to it, man. And KOC is supposed to be the person that's like, now hopefully it does, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. He's a running quarterback. He's not a real pocket quarterback like a Sam or whatever. And Sam being with a Shanahan and all these other offenses, him being with KOC, it kind of clicked for Sam, right? Matthew Stafford with the career he had going to a McVay offense, okay, it made it like Stafford was nice, right? Stafford was nice. Um, I think he made. I gotta go back. I gotta do my research, but I know those Detroit Calvin Johnson. I think they made the playoffs. He made the playoffs a couple times. They didn't really go far. He made the playoffs a couple times. So that Ram team now, it was a good chance they didn't win the Super Bowl, but it worked that year. Granted, like I say, it hasn't worked for a lot of other quarter teams that do the same thing, but it worked for Stafford that year. If it hadn't have worked that year, They would have burned everything down, and it would have been all bad. I mean, like they had traded for dudes, they had new people coming in for just that year to make it work. So if that's what the Vikings are doing, it better work. It better work because that's not a good formula. I'm not doing that. The good teams develop their quarterbacks. I've already been through this. The KCs, the Buffaloes, all the good teams develop their quarterbacks. They don't go and rent a quarterback. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Look at the Giants try to do it to Russell. What happened? And that's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Horrible situation. It does not work. Like you need that camaraderie. You need that chemistry with the team. Everybody got to get along. Like even the line, the receivers, everybody got to play together for a while and get that chemistry. You don't just plug in here, plug in. It never works. It rarely works. Look at the Eagles. Look at the Eagles. I guess they won a Super Bowl. They didn't even like that year they won the Super Bowl. It wasn't even Nick Foles. That was a Carson Wentz Super Bowl. A quarterback that they drafted and developed. It never works the other way around to go borrow this dude and try to plug him in your system and try to make it happen. It never works. It rarely works. It worked with Sam, I guess, and it worked with and y'all can give me other names. It worked with Sam. It worked with Matt Stafford. Only time it has worked. All the other teams that win Super Bowl is their quarterback that they drafted. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger. I'm talking about, and I'm naming QBs that won multiple too with the teams that drafted them. Eli Manning, Peyton Manning. Payne was another plug-in. He was a Denver and one. That was another team too. That was another team. They put everybody there for Payne. They worked too. But Payne was a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I'm not talking about no Kyler Murray. He's not in no Kyler. He's not in no category with Payne man. Kyler ain't won no Super Bowl. Kyler ain't even won a playoff game. But yeah, all of those quarterbacks were drafted by their team, developed by their team, and the team built the franchise and built the Super Bowl team around this one important position. The most important position on the football field, you build around that. That's how it works. And we're getting away from that because people are in their feelings. I get comments like, "It's no serious person that's playing like Jay." What do you say, JJ McHandoff? Oh my goodness gracious Lord! Like yeah, man. So I don't know. Maybe there's a reason we haven't won a Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't know if we're cursed. I don't know. Is that the whole Minnesota nice thing? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I lied. I said I'll be here for an hour and a half. It's here for almost 2 hours. That last stream was not clear. My bad. This one is more clear. Nobody's shown up. I got a couple people in the chat. One person is a supporter. The other guy seems like he's just trolling. JJ McCarthy is terrible. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was old. Yeah, it seems like he's just trolling. Shout out to Don. Yeah, he definitely improved. His mind boggling. Our O line was atrocious. Thank you. And half of his picks were the receivers' fault. Thank you. Oh my God, that's something else. Just remember, receivers were just dropping balls. Come on, bruh. Receivers just dropping the ball. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, he's throwing the ball too hard. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about, bro? Anyway, whatever, man. Uh, I know how to do this YouTube thing now. I can put the link out there and all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I go live, y'all can click the link. Maybe I went live the wrong time tonight. I did had it out for like 7, but I pushed the time back. I don't know. Maybe people thought I wasn't gonna go live or whatever. So maybe this had to happen. I don't know. I'll be back. I'll be back like the Terminator. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always put the link out there. Um, that's how I'm gonna construct this channel. You can always come out. You can always give me your opinion on stuff. Um, but this is pretty big. This is a pretty controversial one. Because everybody's on board with this decision, and I'm gonna keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. This is not it. This is not the right decision. We're going away from our franchise quarterback. We're going away from the right formula, and to try to satisfy uh some whiny fans, you know. We got KOC on the hot seat. The simple fact that that phrase is a thing, KOC on the hot seat. When we were just singing this man's praise about like being the first coach to be this to win this much game. And then we're like, oh, you got to get in the playoffs, down in the playoffs. And I understand, like, we want to see him win, but like, the only 2 seasons KOC didn't make the playoffs were the season his quarterbacks were injured. I'm not giving no excuses, just the facts. All the KOC haters. The only 2 seasons he didn't make the playoffs in Minnesota were the season where Kirk Cousins was hurt and Josh Dobbs had to play in last year, where JJ was hurt and Carson was hurt. Everybody was hurt. One season he didn't make the playoffs. The first season he makes the playoffs. Remember the Donashell? He just kind of stayed back, fired him. They got rid of him. I don't know why. How I don't know how we lost to the Giants. Anyway, whatever. Get rid of that dude. And then second season, it's the whole quarterback situation. Third season, we lose to the Rams, and we got obliterated, obliterated. Offensive line, defensive line, crazy work. Like it was like I could have blocked. We couldn't get any penetration to their offensive line, and our offensive line couldn't protect Sam. And it was that controversial call in the end zone, that face mask. That was face mask too. We could have kept going, and it was a turnover, and then all of that. So what happened? We had that drafted problem. Hey, we need to fix the line, the offensive line, the defensive line, and that was what we lost the Rams. And if we didn't have those problems, I mean we have Justin Jefferson, we have what I'm saying? So we fix that problem. We come back and then we have a it was like an injury party this gone season. Just everybody and their mama injured. So yeah, man. But I understand. I'm right with the fans. I'm right with the fans. Like KOC, I'm getting a little impatient too. So this is it. This is it for KOC. You and your quarterback, this is it. Now, I know, my opinion, if it was up to him, like I said, we go younger. That's the point I was trying to make earlier. We go younger. Anthony Richardson, another first rounder. I'll go with him. Not even just another first rounder. Another first round overall pick. Just like Sam Darnold, just like Kyler Murray. Anthony Richardson is a first overall pick. You don't think KOC can sprinkle a little whatever dust he got over him? I want that QB competition in training camp. two hungry young men who will bring the best out of each other. I don't want Kyler Murray who just knows this is my team. All of that was part of the negotiation. He wants to be the starter. He want to know for sure. Like just watch, just watch. It's not going to be a real competition. He's going to go in the training camp being promised the starting position, and I don't think that's fair to JJ McCarthy. I don't think that's fair to JJ McCarthy with the improvement he's shown with the it's just not fair. It's just not fair. And like I said, Kyler has had almost a decade of playing. We know what we get. We know what we got. We don't know what we're getting in JJ McCarthy coming up. You don't know what you're getting. You don't know what that kid is about to be. You don't know at all. And KLC knows that. But everybody's fussing and fighting and everybody's hollering and peer pressure. He doesn't want to get fired. He doesn't want to, see, he's hard. I told you so. So it's like, okay, he's giving y'all what y'all wanted. The entire fan base, the entire fan base. Okay, y'all know it all, right? Y'all know better. And the owners, he's in a tight position too. KLC's in a tight position. The owners got pressure on him. Casey got fired. There's all this dust stuff. We got a bunch of new coaches, some old coaches. This is crazy. Just like a new beginning in his fifth season. So this is it for KLC, man. We need results, but I understand his decision. It's like, all right, I'll bring in Kyler Murray to shut everybody up, but I'll keep my quarterback. I'll keep my quarterback and try to talk him like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to make this work, and I don't even know like what did he even pitch for JJ? What are you even pitching? What's the promise here? What's that speech like? Hey, just sit out another year, or hey, man, he gets injured a lot. He's gonna get injured, and then you're gonna have your turn. It's a possibility, you know. JJ can come in and kind of redeem himself if Kyler goes down, or I don't know. Stuff happens. Maybe he's sick one week. It'd be all kinds of stuff. Let's say not injured. Family emergency. He was sick this week, or I don't know, whatever. He got to come out the game because of just a temporary injury. I mean, he's cramping up, or I don't know, whatever. Or he's jammed his. Same thing happened to JJ. He hit his thumb, his finger on the helmet, or whatever. He got to come out the game, or he won't finish this game. And JJ could just come in and just embarrass everybody. Because I know he's different. I know just at the rate he was improving in that little of a time, in a 10-game span, the rate of improvement, like you see quarterbacks do that, it takes seasons. It takes seasons. This kid did it in one season, and he's out preparing right now for the next season. And y'all are like, no, we're going to ignore that. We want Mr. Speedy Gonzalez, who's just running around like a chicken with his head cut off, but doesn't win. We want him to come here. Unloyal, illogical, zero sense at all. And then we just get people like him. JJ McHandoff. All right, Kyler Mc not winner. How about that? How about that? I don't care what you say. I want a winner. Was he not a champion in college? Was he not a champion in high school? I don't care. Okay, they were a running team, but that's who the quarterback was. Like, dude's got to like, what kind of an excuse? I used to hear that. We heard that Tom Brady's first Super Bowl. That was a defensive team. As a matter of fact, we heard that after Tom Brady's all his Super Bowls. He had to go to Tampa and win in Tampa without Belichick to really convince people he's the GOAT. Not even the GOAT, that he can win a Super Bowl, that he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. This man had to win like damn near freaking 6 rings to prove to y'all LeBron James, people still think like he got to join forces and this and that and that and this. I don't want to get into this because I like LeBron and Jordan. And people don't give Kobe the credit. Like Kobe. Anyway, I don't even want to get into that. Like, when did we not? When did we not? When did we start not lifting up the winners over the non-win? Like, when did winning not become the number one thing? I want a winner. I want the person who's been there before, who has held up a trophy under the bright lights, under the what you call it? I want a winner. You can ask anybody who's been in the playoffs or whatever. It's like a different game when you get into the playoffs. When you get into that tournament, that lose or that win or go home tournament, it's something else. Everything is on the line. Everything is on the line. There's no such thing as another day or I just need a little rest. No, this is it. This is it right here. Your best, your last, your very last energy, everything you got. This is it's different playing in big games as compared to regular season games. Y'all see regular season games and this dude running around, make a few good throws, and that is it for y'all. I know. Matthew Stafford was really good. He made the playoffs a few times. Sam Darnold went around a few places. He got around a few offenses. Between the Shanahan offense and the KOC offense, the light bulb clicked. Y'all steady using those two examples for Kyler Murray when it hasn't worked ever with anybody else. Those are the two examples. So y'all are not going to use the hundreds of other examples of it not working right. Y'all going to use the only two examples of it working right. And I call it the Sam Darnold effect. Like I said last stream, Sam Darnold farted on the state of Minnesota when he left. And the stench is still, we're still inhaling it. Because Sam was here and we let him go and he won a Super Bowl with another team the next season, we will never let that go. We will never let that go. Even though it happens all day, every day, and that was a one-off situation, but we feel so salty that we will make dumb decisions and not stick to the plan, not stay the course. Build your franchise from the ground up, like how we've done the last few years. We've been doing it the right way the last few years. Why would y'all want to ruin it now? Why would y'all want to ruin it now? We tried it with Zimmer. We had a defensive coach who was like, "I build a defense and just get a nice quarterback, get a nice defensive coordinator, get everything good." And that was actually a nice formula. What was Zimmer doing? Beefing with his quarterback, not communicating. Like I can't believe Mike Zimmer was doing that. He's way too smart for that. You got the defense. You're a defensive coach. You got respected dudes in the league that respect you. Dudes like Deion Sanders, everybody sing your praises. Cool. You are Deion coach, and everybody love you and all of this. We did hear players talking about he had an attitude problem and he was this and that, his style of coaching and all of that. But everybody was like, "Oh, y'all are soft, man." He liked the good players. He liked Dalvin Cook. He liked Harrison Smith. What are y'all talking about? Come to find out, the most important position on the field. You hated his guts. You couldn't stand him. Y'all couldn't communicate. Like what? How are we supposed to win, Zim? You and the QB supposed to play. So okay. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna bring an offensive coach in because that's the way the league is going. All these offensive coaches, those are the people who are winning now. They got these cute. They're spreading it out. They're spreading these defenses out. They got these concepts, these plays. I don't care how good your defenses are. These coaches are so good. Your Shanahan's, your McVays, your Andy Reid's. I don't care how good the defenses are. They're just too good. So that's the direction the league's going. We get a quarter. We get him, and it's an offensive coordinator out there that won the Super Bowl. Oh, it's a no brainer coming here, and I'm with it too. I actually wanted Harbaugh. I actually wanted Harbaugh, but I like KOC. I like KOC. and what I've seen so far, and I understand his position, and I can walk down his coaching timeline. If his quarterbacks don't get injured those 2 years, we don't make the playoffs. We make the playoffs. If Kirk don't get injured, if JJ is not injured last season, we make the playoffs. So that means 4 years KOC is in the playoffs every year. That's not bad. That's not bad coaching. Now we gotta go. We gotta get further in the playoffs, and we address those problems, those offensive line, defensive line problems. We brought Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, offensive line, brand new offensive line. Left guard, brand new. Center, brand new. Right guard, brand new. What happens? Christian Darrisaw just injured all day, every day. Left guard, injured all day, every day. New defensive lineman, injured all day, every day. You mean to tell me the problem we had that we fixed, but the fixes are becoming a problem? Yeah. It's like the hole. You patch the hole, and then whatever you use to patch the hole, the water is leaking again. So what is it patch? It's like you pay the plumbers to come in. You pay all this money for the plumbers to come in, and there's still a leak. You paid the plumbers to come in and fix the leak. You paid all kinds of money for the plumbers to come in and fix the leak. Plumbers come in and fix the leak, and you paid them, or they did a terrible job. The leak is still there. Guess what happened to us? So we're gonna get new, better plumbers. We're gonna refigure the thing out. I guess we didn't do our research or whatever on these plumbers. They weren't that good. All right, we're gonna refigure the situation out and make it better next year. I'm not gonna get rid of like I'm not gonna get rid of my business, like I'm not gonna, I don't understand. That was not the best analogy, but you get the point. I'm just not, man. I would have rolled with JJ. I would have brought Anthony Richardson in, bring in a veteran back, not even a veteran back. Let's say this last stream too. Anthony Richardson, JJ McCarthy. Richardson got more experience, been in the league an extra year. Both of these dudes have NFL experience playing on the field. Like I don't even need a veteran backup. With the presence of KOC, the QB whisperer, a former player in this league, and the quarterback coach McCown, he's a former quarterback in this league. You have former quarterbacks in the building on the staff. You got two young talents like that with NFL experience. Let them battle it out. Tyler Murray is only here because of the politics. Only here because of the Sam Darnold effect. Oh look, there was a QB that was good. He's been in the league a first round draft pick. Came to Minnesota, he won a Super Bowl. Well, we could do the same thing with Kyler. Uh, anyway, man, I'll be back tomorrow. Let me get off here. I've been on here too long. Shout out to Dawn. Shout out to all the people shout out to the few people, really. The few, the pride, the tribe. The few, the proud, the tribe, man. Shout out to all the JJ fans, man. Y'all know y'all stuff, man. And y'all are good people too, cause it's like y'all don't want to. It's just not fair. And I understand it's a business, but I will get rid of a quarterback who hasn't shown me signs in the first year playing their rookie season. The light bulb went off, and then I bring some dude because I think he's flashy, even though he hasn't got a winning. He doesn't have winning ways, and there's some controversial issues. I abandoned my promising quarterback because some fans are making noise, or because of the previous situation with my last quarterback winning the Super Bowl? Nobody can substantiate their argument against that argument. Nobody at all. At all. I've heard all of them. It's all speculation. It's all what they think is going to happen. And that's what I'm telling you. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out of here. This better work. It better work. If it doesn't work, you guys are putting this franchise back 5 years, at least 5 years. There's 31 other teams in the league, and everybody's making progress. There are teams who you think you're not hearing about right now, but they're coming, like the Browns. They're coming. Dylan Gabriel, he's nice. He's in his development stage. He's nice. I saw that boy play. Now he got to develop, but he can play. Shador beat him for his spot. He was starting over Shador. It's another kid. I'm telling you, he's athletic. They just got to adjust it once that time that light bulb go off. Shador is looking good over there in Cleveland. I don't know what they're gonna do with the whole Deshaun Watson thing. I don't know, whatever. But there are some teams that are coming. They're just one player away. There are just a few games for their quarterbacks to figure it out. Oh wait, they're coming. We make the wrong move. We're setting ourselves like look at the NFC North. Look at Chicago. Chicago got Caleb. They are here to stay. Chicago will always be in the conversation. Look at Detroit. Now, I was looking down on Detroit because they're the only one in the conference that have an older quarterback. Jared Goff is going down to me. To me, he's not what he used to be. So you got Caleb Williams. You got the kid from Green Bay. So Jordan Love. You got Caleb Williams. You got Jordan Love. You got JJ McCarthy. Two young men. Three young men. And what does the Vikings do? Get rid of their young quarterback for Kyler Murray. He's not old, but he's been in the league for like 7 years. So he's not a youngin. Well, Jordan Love, the Jordan Love in here. But you get what I'm saying. They've been on their team. Caleb has been here. Golf since he got traded. Been you get what I'm saying. Everybody's neck and neck. The NFC North is probably still, to me, is still the best division in football. We cannot afford to and the Vikings is up there. With that defense, with the team we got, with the roster we got, the Vikings up there. We cannot afford we cannot afford to make this move. We can't. I don't know what else to say. I've given all sides. I've given my opinion. I've told you guys why it's a bad decision. Even if Kyler has a good season, but then we got to make a decision on him. What if other teams want him? What if other teams want him? You think Tyler is going to be, yeah, pick Minnesota because I love Minnesota and whatever he's pitching to y'all. And he was a Vikings fan since he was young. And when we lost, he was crying. This is a business. This is a business. It's about, dude, it goes to the highest bidder. He's going to go to the highest bidder. What if we screw this up? We lose our quarterback, JJ McCarthy. If he's on the bench, somebody's going to pick him up. What if we lose our quarterback for like draft picks? That's my fear, and it's gonna happen. And let's say Kyler has a decent season, and that's if things go right. That's a scenario if things go right. Kyler has a great season. Contract is only for 1 year, and we have zero rights. All like he can do whatever he wants. He's not gonna stay here. That's why the contract is that friendly to him. He doesn't want to stay here. He wants somewhere to try to show the league that he can still play and earn a contract somewhere else. What if we don't put up the money? What if we don't have the money for him? What if we do have the money for him? Another team just offers him money? Then what? You don't have JJ. We're about to lose Kyler. Quarterback list. Now we're back fishing and trying to find, oh my God, hopefully, is there another Sam Darnold out there? Is there another somebody we can try to develop again? Now we're back to asking KOC, hey, can you work with this dude? Like how you did Sam? Like how you did Kyler? Like how you did as compared to you guys drafting your quarterbacks? I mean, drafting your quarterback. Like how all the other teams in the league, all the other winning teams in the league does or do. I had it right, does. He passed English with an A plus. Like how any other team in the league was draft your quarterback and develop him. Keep him comfortable. Make life easy for him. Build around him. Look at what the Bills are doing. The Bills, their whole roster, like damn near everybody's contract was up. They re-signed Dawson Knox. Like they're bringing they just re-signed they just signed DJ Moore. Like they're giving Josh Allen what he wants. This is dumb. We're gonna regret it. There's a reason why we haven't won a Super Bowl yet. Because of dumb decisions like this, we can't keep a head coach worth a damn. We keep going through them. We can't keep a quarterback worth a damn. We don't know how to develop them. When we finally get a coach that can develop them, the fan base is so freaking. It's like y'all are not used to winning, or it's like y'all are not used to the formula, or y'all are not familiar with the formula. The league changes, and teams adapt. What is wrong with you, Minnesota? It used to be a run pass league. No, it used to be a defensive, league. Defense won the championship. Then it went to a run, then pass. Then it went like teams now. Listen, it's an offensive spread the defense out league, and we're going on a shootout. Guess where we're at now? Tom Brady and them started that. I'm telling you now. With these offenses, you see that offense with Lamar and them be running that pro. Like you see that offense KC got, even Philly. Them design runs for Jalen Hurts, or when like Jalen Hurts in a shotgun, like them boys be like, Justin Herbert and these quarterbacks, like it's a different ball game. These receivers are extra fast. It's a different ball game, man. It just never worked. When you get a whole look at Russell Wilson and them, it just never worked, man. It just never worked. So that's my point. I've laid it out. And I've laid out the scenario where Kyler has a good season, and it's still a bad scenario because he's not here to stay. It's all about the money in the contract, and we ain't got him locked in. We got him in here for super temporary. And if you know your football, you know what this is. You know what this is. And Sam had a friendly contract. He got up out of here and went to where they paid him more. You think Kyler's gonna stay here because he loves Minnesota, and then we're risking losing our franchise quarterback? Like, how does this even affect this kid like confidence? We're risking ruining his career. We're risking winning, period. Just staying in the conversation. We're risking just everything over this one dude. That, oh my God, he can't see over lineman. He's too short. It's so unfair. It's so unloyal. It makes no sense. It's just got feelings written all over it. It's the Sam Darnold effect. It's the Sam Darnold effect. Now, if Kyler has a bad season, imagine if the situation is still bad if he has a good season. Now, imagine if he has a bad season. So you get a J.J. McCarthy who is like, told y'all, told y'all, and y'all didn't believe in me. So you get a J.J. McCarthy who feels betrayed. You get people like me who's like, y'all are like, just, we told y'all. Then you get the whole fan base, everybody's arguing. Well, I told you, well, how we could have known? Well, J.J. was always hurt. How was it? We're arguing, and we lost, and we looked stupid, and we lost our franchise quarterback. Or KLC is definitely fired. Yes, you have this. If this, listen, is Super Bowl or bust. That's the pressure y'all want to put on this franchise. That's the pressure y'all want to put on this franchise. Super Bowl or bust. Super Bowl or bust. If he has a good season, bad situation for the team, franchise. I'm looking at it from the franchise. What's good for the franchise perspective? Not just this season coming up. You don't want to win a battle just to lose a war. I'll lose a battle just to win the war. You know, y'all want to lose the war to win a battle. That's what y'all are doing. So if this doesn't work, make the divisional round or the Super Bowl. That's the only way this is not a bust. Imagine if Vikings don't make this. Imagine if Vikings don't make the playoffs with Kyler Murray. Oh my God! Everybody's fired. Everybody's fired. KOC's out of here. JJ's gonna be like everybody. We're back to square. Not even one. We're back to square zero. We're back to square negative. Why would you want to put that much pressure on one season? Hey man, we got all these players here now. We got all these. You think I'm worried about good players? I'm worried about the quarterback position. There's always good players. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the quarterback position. On this kid, who I know is a top-notch quarterback right now. Once he gets rolling and starts slinging it and is acting a fool, then we'll worry about everybody else. And the team is already good. We got a top-notch defense. We got everything, and I know he's made that leap. Even if we don't like win the Super Bowl or whatever, we still have a franchise quarterback that has developed, and then he will have another year under his belt with KOC. You think they didn't have a lot of discussion? You think they didn't cover a lot? Everybody thinks KOC hates him. I know for sure KOC don't. I know for sure that's his quarterback. The evidence are everywhere. There's all kinds of conversations. People were talking, oh, KOC didn't want him. Like, there's all kinds of videos on that man. He was excited when they found out that JJ was still available. They cheered. It was like they couldn't believe it. He didn't want a champion quarterback. Stop it, man. And that's what's gonna happen, man. That's just my fear because I love my team. I love this franchise, and I think if we don't win the Super Bowl, it's bust. It's bust. It's a bust because he's gonna get offered another contract somewhere else, and he's not loyal. He's gonna get up out of here. He's gonna go there, and then we don't lost our franchise quarterback. The new dude is not loyal. He's unloyal, so he's out of here, and we're back to square one. We're back to square one, and that's the good season. We have a bad season. It's all bad. Everybody's fired. It's all bad. So both scenarios is all bad for the Vikings. Only good scenario in this, only good scenario here, we win the Super Bowl or make the Final Four, which is the divisional rounds. And that's just too high of a risk. I'm not willing to take that too high of a risk. I'm not. Y'all are looking at Seattle like we're just banking on that. I'm not willing to make that high of a risk. There are other good teams too. I want to be in the conversation every year. I want to be in a conversation every year. And as long as you're in the conversation, you can be the champ. People who aren't in the conversations, you're not in the conversation. You're not even considered. I'm telling you. You'll win the Super Bowl one of these years. I'm telling you. Because they've been coming. KC is the reason Buffalo hasn't won a Super Bowl. That one year was that a few years ago they won. Buffalo literally beat them. Mahomes did it was like literally left it was like 15 seconds. He had two completions. They called a timeout. They kicked a field goal. I don't know how Buffalo lost that game. Kicked the field goal and they beat them in overtime and they won the Super Bowl. That was Buffalo Super Bowl year. But my point is, as long as you're in the conversation, top teams in the league, because you got a homegrown quarterback. I already went through that. Those are the only teams who are always in the conversation. Those teams who have a homegrown quarterback. Your Buffaloes, your KCs, your Philadelphia. You're like, come on. Those are the only teams. And we're taking ourselves out of that conversation for a Kyler Murray. The Sam Darnold effect, bro. We're gonna regret this. But I said I was gonna only I said I was gonna only stream for look, I'm all dry mouth. I said I was gonna only stream for an hour and a half. I don't want 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? No, no smoke, zero smoke. Link out there, nobody clicked it. But people were begging for the link in my previous life. So maybe it's a little late. I don't know. Uh, I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm gonna get away from this topic or whatever. But I know it's gonna always come up or whatever. And it's a smoke show. Nobody showed up. I'll be noticing when people do smoke show, people don't show up. All right, it's cool. I had a link. I had the thumbnail out there. It's been 2 days. We had a discussion maybe on the weekend at an earlier time, or like Friday or Saturday night or something, at like 5, 6, 7 in the evening, around that time. So there's no excuses. There's no excuses. Whoever watched this, on all my people who like the video, I see the likes, see people who watch. My guy right there who talking crazy in the chat. Um, base, base gyring, base gyring. Like y'all can come up. I'm gonna always have the link up. I'm gonna be on here Friday, Saturday at a decent time, at a decent hour in the evening. When there's no excuse. I know it's a little late, but everybody, all these armchair GMs, all these couch coaches, you're coaching from your living room couch. Come, let me know everything you so know. You guys are experts. You know it all. Come talk football with me. You see the name of the channel? I thought about this. That was well thought about. What should I name it? Talk football with me. Talk Vikings with me. It's football nerds. What I do, man. This is what I do. It's what Tony does. Well, not Tony, Mel. This is what Mel does. So, anyway, I'm up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're doing stuff now. You know what I'm saying? I don't just do videos. I do it live now. You know what I'm saying? Tell him, Uncle Bill.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Um, I'm out of here, man. I'll catch you next. I'll be back. I'll be back like the Terminator. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna have a smoke show about this situation. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm always be lying. I'm always be lying. But what I'm saying is just not to just talk about. I literally made this show just for this situation. But Nobody showed up, even though I had a thumbnail, even though I told everybody, last time everybody showed up and the link wasn't working. Whatever. I'm new. No excuses. I figure out the whole link thing. I figure everything out. Quickly did. No more excuses, no more prep. Whatever. I know people are gonna bring this up again, and I'm gonna be doing a whole nother show about a whole nother topic or a whole nother conversation, and it's gonna get derailed by this subject, by this conversation, by this topic. But whatever, I'm not ducking no smoke. Y'all can come through whatever. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Nobody showed up. I had a thumbnail up for days. The first day I ever showed up, a lot of people showed up. The first day I ever talked about this, a lot of people showed up. But it was the first real live. Just problems all over the place. Got it figured out, got the sound going. I don't got the best mic, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, brand new. I'll get a better mic, but at least you can hear it as compared to last time. I had a little situation. I got that figured out. But yeah, no smoke, man, for the smoke show. All you Kyler Murray fans. Y'all ain't think about that, huh? What y'all thought I wasn't a nerd, I didn't have my stuff. Like, y'all didn't even want me to go into like the real like stuff when he was in Arizona. Y'all gonna make me bring some Arizona fans who really know Kyler Murray. Like how Washington fans were laughing at us when we were getting Kirk Cousins. You think they don't know better? You think they don't know better? You think they don't know Mr. Choke in big games? This is another Kirk Cousins. He can just run. Mr. Choke in big games. Mr. Can't get to the playoffs. It's another Kirk. They know how to earn contracts. They don't know how to win. He's another Kirk. If JJ McCarthy win the Super Bowl, and I swear to God, like I'm gonna go on a Vikings fans, y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna hate me because that's a big possibility. I'm telling you, that kid got champion in his DNA. If y'all watch this kid or let this kid go somewhere else and win, y'all are not gonna like us JJ McCarthy fans. I'm telling y'all, because we're gonna let y'all know how dumb. I'm gonna say we, because I'm a part of the fan base. I'm gonna let y'all know how dumb we are, and that's the reason we don't have a Super Bowl. It's all feelings, feelings, feelings. No logic. I said a lot, man. You guys know my position. I have the numbers on my side. I have facts on my side. I got everything on my side. We just had to break it down and y'all let y'all know KOC position. He's in a tight position. You can't. I can't even lie. He's in a tight position. He doesn't want to get rid of his quarterback that he drafted. But then again, and then guess what, Mr. QB whisperer? You whisper to all these other QBs. This is your QB that you drafted. You've drafted this QB right here. This is your own handmade. This is your work. How come it's not working? KLC know if there is one single game coming up this season that JJ does bad or something happens, he's gonna hear it from the fan base. He's not willing to take that risk, even if he's confident in his quarterback that he had out training in February with a personal trainer. Even if he is that confident, like this kid is ready, he's made all the improvements. I know what I'm talking about. It's too much pressure. It's too much pressure. JJ throw one incompletion is gonna be boo bear boo. He doesn't want that. Y'all got this dude in a he's between a rock and a hard place. Whatever. So he's gonna do whatever. Whatever, man. That's what y'all want. Whatever. Just every bone in my body is telling me KOC doesn't like this. He knows what JJ is going through. Guess what? KOC is a former NFL quarterback. He knows what this is like. He knows what this is like. KLC had to play behind Tom Brady. He even said it ruined his whole confidence. Who knows? Maybe KLC was a great quarterback. Maybe KLC would have been a great quarterback. You got to sit behind Tom Brady. You're getting zero play time. Like, you know this, right? And if other teams haven't seen what you can really do or whatever, anybody trying to trade for you, maybe a team that has a good quarterback that don't need a quarterback because we don't know what you can do. So we're gonna like go into another system and like just sit back there because they got their franchise quarterback and hope you get play time. It messes up your confidence. Look at dudes like Kellen Mond. Oh, poor Kellen Mond. Oh, poor Kellen Mond. Kellen Mond was drafted during the Zimmer era. Kellen Mond was actually good in college. He was nice at Texas A&M. If Kellen Mond would have been drafted to a KOC team, he would have had a shot. He was drafted to a Zimmer team that hates quarterback. Oh God, man, this is like this is way deeper than people think. It's way deeper than people think, man. But anyway, I'll be back. I'll be back to talk about it. I haven't heard, and I've been listening to a lot of people. I haven't heard anybody substantiate their. I just haven't with real logic, with real, substance. They just haven't. They just know KOC did it with Sam. They're gonna do it with Kyler. They don't all the details, all the factors, I should say. They just disregard it and they act like it doesn't exist when it does. Truth is truth. It's the person I'm not willing to take. But like I said, I understand KOC position. I've said my position. Tyler got to come in here and fill some big shoes. It's Super Bowl or bust. It's Super Bowl or bust. He can't come in here scrambling. The offense is not made for a scrambler. It just wouldn't work. I don't think it's going to work. Everybody's got these pictures, these Superman pictures. I don't think it's going to work. It's my team. I root for the best for my team. I don't think it's going to work. Even if we have a good season, we're still in a bad position going forward because it's all about money at that point. Because his contract is only for this year. And we're ruining our young quarterback's confidence. He's going to get traded. Oh man, whatever, man. You guys know my freaking session, man. Uh, But I'm out of here, man. I'll catch you guys later. I'll be back. Um, I won't be streaming this long. I won't be streaming this long every day, but I'll be streaming, man. I'll be up here just about every day. I got a lot of stuff to say. This is just one topic. Like this is just one topic, and I'm not gonna stay on this. It's just when you got so many people who sounding like they're right, like they know what they're talking about, but they can't substantiate their claims or their position. It's just mind-boggling and it's frustrating. It's just frustrating, man. If you're the best, show you're the best. If you can whoop me, show me you can whoop me. If you're smarter than me, show me you're smarter than me. If you're right, show me you're right. Like that's why we have the court for. Like we gotta go to court to see if somebody's guilty, and then we gotta have the whole we gotta have the court session, we gotta have court dates, we gotta argue the plaintiff and the defendant and the jury gotta make the decision. We gotta have the conversation. We gotta have a conversation. If we don't have the conversation, how do we can't y'all can just make the claim, oh yeah, this is it. And then it turned out it's not it. Then it's like, oh, oh, we just get an O. If this doesn't work, we just get an O and a head scratcher. Oh well, he was good, and we thought so. We just get an O, and we thought when we're giving you guys real live numbers and situations and scenarios and quarterback plays and like real live like tangibles, and y'all are like, nope, nope, nope. I like him. He can run. Uh, I don't know. Maybe that's why we haven't won the championship. Maybe this franchise listens to the fans a lot. I don't know. Is that what it is? I don't know. I gotta start doing my research. That's my next thing. Is there something there? The Vikings haven't won the championship. Is there something in the water in Minnesota? Do they listen to the fans too much, or is it a? I gotta do my research because there are obviously some franchises that just you don't even they don't even make the playoff. They rarely make it, and when they do make it, they don't go anywhere. They don't. That's just how some franchises are just like that. So I don't know. Maybe we're one of them. Sucks, bro. And I love my team. Like the colors, just everything about the Vikings. Everything. The theme song, the whole skull chant, like everything. Everything. Best franchise in the league as far as like everything. Like just one thing I don't like about it. The symbol, the Vikings, just the concept. The old warriors and the skull chant. Y'all don't even know what that skull like. It's like a war cry, skull when they're going to war, or it's like saying cheers, like skull. Like I did my history. I did my history. It's a real thing. This is not like some of these other franchises like they got animal names. No, this is a real thing. There were real people. That skull thing was a real thing. Purple rain, and then with the prince, and then we got our color is purple and gold, the color of royalty, and then gold. Come on, man, just everything about the franchise, man. And we haven't won a Super Bowl, man. I'll catch you guys later, man. Oh man, this is crazy.